Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Monster Train. I feel like I slurred that a little bit. Abe. Let's do Corrosive Cash. Deal 2 damage to all units, including yours and the enemies, after combat. Lose gold whenever a unit takes damage. All units get multi-strike. I feel like Umbra Hellhorn is the way to go. The Umbra champion is powerful. The Hellhorn minions hit hard. And the Umbra tanks could be pretty useful in keeping your champion alive, because assumably the enemies also get multi-strike, which is very dangerous. Consume Seraph. Feast, Hidden Passage, Making of a Morsel. Hidden Passage could be quite nice to make one big floor. I don't know how well our champion is going to live here. If we can get like a big heavy-hitting unit and put quick on them, though, they can kill the enemies before they attack. Getting some sort of like quick sweeper, though, is going to be very important. We need some way of keeping our units alive. So we could take high capacity and put a lot of units on the floor, or we could just go straight up trample 40 times 225. I think early, the trample is going to be pretty good. But admittedly, I'm looking at the summon and I'm like, okay, if we put units on a floor, then we can put him behind a tank and keep him alive. But I still think you want the champion. He's just too good. And this is very good for the Seraph fight. 50% chance of discarding, but I actually think enemies getting -1 is better because it's actually -2. So this is a very unusual and risky, oh my god. Sure, why not? I think this is a very unusual and risky challenge. I don't know how it's gonna work. We're gonna have to probably adjust our thinking on it as we go, but for now, I think I'm perfectly happy just trying it and seeing what happens. Slay Damage Shield. Penumbra. So if we put Penumbra down here, it'll kill this unit, but then this unit is also going to probably kill us. I think we want Penumbra to be as tanky as possible up here. I think we want to ascend you to get you out of the way. And then, why not put a couple of train stewards down, maybe weaken this guy. He's gonna get a Slay Trigger of Damage Shield, but it'll wear off when the second train steward hits him. We also took damage. And he took damage. So these units will die when they move up, so we don't need to actually worry about them at all. And we're slowly losing gold. I do hope that the Shade Splitters still can get eaten. Well, you know what we could do? Feast, then hopefully eat again, maybe? You're actually getting both kills because I screwed it up. And the train stewards took 2 damage. So we did eat the morsel. Oh my god. So I need a torch to kill you, and I didn't get one. How are you dying, though? Oh, you blocked the 2 damage moving up, you are gonna die, but I did something very dumb. And I understand that I did something dumb. That's okay. Gain +4, gain 1 energy. You might as well get +4. We'll, put a train steward down here, get energy for next turn. Our champion is gonna die at this rate. In fact, our champion is going to die. That kind of blows. How do you get around this 2 damage every turn? Like the Burnout champion, of course, would be amazing if you can make him work. You're just gonna die. I don't know why I played you. You're gonna die in 1 hit. You're dazed, that's why nothing's happening. Attacker gains lifesteal. Yeah, that really helps. Are we dead? I think we're just dead immediately. Multi-strike on the enemies is more of a problem than I thought it was gonna be. We need some sort of a tank. And if we need a tank, then honestly, I think I've changed my mind. I think the Awoken is what you want. Awoken plus spikes means that you can kill the enemy on the first hit, the second hit won't matter. Now, the thing is, though, if the enemies take 2 damage per floor, you don't need to play anything at the bottom anyway. So you could put the spike champion on the second floor and then hope to heal them with restores. I don't know. I don't know. This is weird. This is difficult. It's the second to last challenge too, and it's gonna be tough. Deal 2 damage to all units after combat. Lose 1 gold. All units get multi-strike. We need tanks. Which to my mind does mean Awoken. Like an Awoken Umbra, you can have a tank plus damage dealers with Gorge. Stygian units, maybe. I mean, they do have some pretty good damage spells. Taking 2 damage every turn though is very annoying. I don't know, maybe just go random. You know, maybe just go random. Maybe we'll luck into a strategy that works, because I don't know what's gonna work. It's very awkward. By the way, we are still Umbra main, with a Tumber Assault, Crit Builder, and Ember Cache. And we have Sap Seraph, which is probably better. Although the Sap enemies are going to do 45 damage. Oh my god. It's a lot of damage. Let's see what we can get from the champion. Should have probably looked at the... You know, maybe we actually do want capacity. Maybe we should have looked at the artifact, because if it's double Gorge and you get Gorge champion, it's exactly what you want. So we're gonna have enemies have -1 again. I think maybe we will play with the summon capacity. That might be more important for us. AB0020 is going to sleep. You have a good night. Because if we need more units on a floor, because our units die faster, this gets us more units on a floor, right? It's like this guy, he'll die when he moves up a floor. Don't need to even worry about him. Penumbra. You can have lifesteal. You probably don't need damage shield, because it's gonna heal the full. We'll kill you and gain another morsel. We'll make you stronger. I mean, we got much better luck with the morsels on the first, turn here, which is fantastic. But I still think this is what we want. I still think this is what we want. Because our champion is living now, and then we can play some train stewards in the front to keep him alive. Why are you taking damage? Oh, because of the... I forget that also accounts for acid rain. That's the thing. So you might as well buff up a little bit. The train steward at the top is going to die. I have no real way of healing him. You're gonna take 150, which is not really a problem. You do 4 times 2, so a single train steward will block for you. We might not draw another train steward. So I think I will play you up here. And then we'll buff you up a little bit. Maybe you can actually live for a few turns. Was it the same 2 artifacts? Yeah, no, it was a little bit different. And I do like this turn. You're dead, by the way, which is freaking fantastic, if I can just say so. More lifesteal is totally acceptable. We'll give you more base health. Put a morsel up here for no reason. It's gonna cost me 1 gold, which is dumb. Whenever a friendly unit takes damage... Oh, this includes getting hit by enemies! Oh man, we lose so much gold on this run, I hate it. Space Prism, making of a morsel, a Tumber Assault. Do we have 2 of those? Man, it's a good card, but if enemies take 2 damage per floor, we don't need it as much. Maybe high capacity is what we want on this one. Maybe that's what we're gonna go for. And can't gain armor, revenge, apply frostbite. The construct is very good, but I'd like a different type of tank for the front. I kind of like Titan Sentry as a tank. I'd prefer a Gorge unit though. You can go at the top floor, but I still don't think it's that good. We're gonna take you though so that we can just take a unit, but I much prefer a lifesteal or damage shield minion. Probably the lifesteal one still, but I don't know. So do we upgrade spells? I don't think we need to. I think I'd rather upgrade units. Our train stewards have multi-strike. We might be able to keep them. Multi-strike in Cant? That's actually pretty good. The sweep is very good if we can get quick on him though. I think you gotta take Icy Silophyte. The Siren is very good because you can incant with the morsel summoning, but like we just literally got exactly what I wanted. So I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. It's double spell weakness every turn. The quickness is gonna kill the enemies. The weak units, we don't need to put our unit on the bottom floor. We can let the spikes kill them as they move up, the acid rain. But eventually we're gonna wanna start building on the bottom in all likelihood and just use the sweep unit to ice them. But like for right now, it's like, dude, put you there. I think we'll buff up the Icy Silophyte. Because the other two units are already dead. We might as well give you more attack and health. How did I lose 3 gold there? Oh, because I killed my own morsel. That explains it. You guys are both dead. You're looking a little low on HP. Maybe we should just a crit builder here to save you a bunch of health. I would like another tank for you. Well, you know what we could do is just stall one more turn. We need better healing. Damage shield kind of works, but we do need better healing of some sort. Could give you a damage shield, and then you can just be in the back. You're taking 102. You're taking 102? Excuse me? You're not dying? Oh, this unit's gonna freaking die on the thorns! I don't believe it. I don't believe that you're gonna live. How did you live that long? I had good units. Now you're taking 16. Hold up. Oh, the spell weakness! Thank you! Man, the -2 damage every turn sucks. Maybe Awoken is what we'd rather have, because the Awoken Glimmer holdover could keep us going. Deal 3x damage to an enemy unit. Nah, what do we care? The enemy units are gonna all die. Maybe a Morsel Miner is okay? You know, the enemy units are all gonna die when they move up. We don't really need to play individual cards to hit them. I think we skip this. We need some sort of survivability. I really don't want this run to be a failure though, because we got a very good unit right off the bat. I want to try to make this work. Give me the artifact. The first time each turn an enemy unit dies, add 2 morsels to your hand. Yes. Dazing enemies when they hit the pyre room is also good, but we're going to be killing them before they get there due to having double damage. Now, we could go for another Icy Silophyte. I don't think that's necessary. We'd rather buff the one that we have. Get Bone Shine or Bone Rattler. This is not the time to take an X cost card that does nothing. And yes, I believe that those cards do nothing. They do nothing but thicken up the deck with something that we don't really care about. Ideally, we just don't take pyre damage, because nothing makes it up. We do double damage. The enemy does double damage too. Yeah, but we do double damage. In theory, everything dies at the same time, right? That it should normally die. The biggest problem is acid rain that we're gonna have to somehow deal with. We can put Icy Silophyte at the bottom. Let's put the Alloyed Construct here and start fueling them up. And I kind of like the middle floor. It's a nice balance between the top and the bottom. Actually, we could put Icy Silophyte here. We can put 1 morsel a turn, which does kind of suck. So maybe we'd prefer to have him down here with the quickness. They will live for, 10 turns, and that's it. Well, still good. By the way, you're taking 22 damage. If we do not get a lifesteal morsel within 1 turn, our unit is gonna die. So I really do hope we can get one. Okay, good. Now you still have to live for 1 more turn. So we need a HP morsel in the front. I would like to give you more HP if at all possible. So let's put you down. Now you're healing for 6. Love it. There's no capacity here? Well, this train steward is gonna get fed. There's actually no capacity for the rubble morsel, which is okay. How's the second floor looking? Good? Second floor is looking pretty good. You're healing for 22. You're living! You're living! You're taking 2 damage. Acid Rain. I'd like it if you didn't kill this unit. There you go. Well, I mean, that could have done it too. Lifesteal, yes. We love lifesteal on this guy. You're taking none, because you're healing. So we don't need to worry about this floor. Fantastic. Making of a morsel is, for +5/+5 is pretty dope. You're dying. I can put something in front of you to keep you alive. We got 4 morsels from that. Are you kidding me? Let's put you down here. No more capacity. You need health. I'm realizing I think health is king. Because everything takes 2 damage. Really would like to put some lifesteal on my champion. If we had the lifesteal enabler that applies Ember Drain, that would be fantastic. So you're gonna get 2 attacks right now. That's not bad. And in fact, we can get morsels just by playing an Ice Tornado. If it killed him, it didn't, but we will get morsels after this turn. And we got a lifesteal morsel, so I think all is good. Oh, hey, look, more morsels. I don't think we need more lifesteal, because it's all just going to be, you know, done on the next turn. You're living, though. Okay. That's pretty good. We at least made it past the first major boss, taking no pyro damage along the way. I don't believe it. Consume gain energy, blazing bolts. Copy a morsel. Again, we don't need another Cold Celia. We just need to buff the attack on the one we have. Duplicating morsels would be kind of nice, but the Morsel Master is going to die after 5 turns. Unless we put 25 health on him, and then they're going to be in the back doing 20 damage. Well, I mean, it's not that bad. But we already have a floor that we're putting a lot of morsels in. We really need them. It wouldn't be bad. It'd be a little bad. I mean, you gotta take something. Then capacity, energy, or draw. We weren't really running into a hard time playing the cards that we had. We do have a few expensive cards in the deck. We have capacity, but if we take the capacity champion, we probably don't need to take capacity here. We'd probably prefer either energy or draw, and draw getting us to our good cards faster might be for the best here. We can take energy if we need it. Ideally, you know what I love. You know I love that artifact that gives you 5 energy with a couple of blights added to your deck. That's amazing. Duplicating the Cold Celia, no, Icy Stylophyte would be amazing. More spell weakness, but we would rather upgrade the card first. And we gotta upgrade the Alloyed Construct, so take me to the Merchant. And give me the Architect. I mean, they do deal 50 times 2 damage with the capacity bonus. That's not bad. Titan Sentry, Cold Celia. Titan Sentry tanking for Cold Celia might actually not be that bad. Icy Saddle Fight, whatever. And then we can just have all of our morsels on the middle floor. More multi-strike, huh? I'd like to make you large. +5, +10 on Icy Stylophyte is good, but also +10 is nice. We can add +25 if we re-roll. We did get it. We already have Quick on them. And their damage is fine as is, so... We applied Quick to them. Oh, that was dumb. +5, +10 would have been the one that we wanted. I screwed it up. I really actually screwed that up. That's pretty bad. Yeah, that's pretty dumb. We really need more health on that unit so that they can actually live past 1 turn, past 5 turns rather, due to the acid rain. Spell shield 2. We do enough damage that this doesn't really matter. Again, units are also going to take damage when they move up a floor. I doubt acid rain is a spell. We can ignore the bottom floor entirely and the middle floor. We'll just build up here. I do think Icy Silo Fight at the bottom is still worth it to kill units and apply spell weakness, but we did mess up. You know, damage shield on the Icy Silo Fight would have been okay. If we can put lifesteal on her, we should. It's really hard to do though. I think we will put out the robot. And I think, oh, you can't be killed. All right then. In that case, let's put out the Titan Sentry. And then give you some fuel. And then, I can't put health there. Well, I'd rather you not appear in my hand again. Dun dun dun. What do we got? Taken 12, taken 2. Keep adding capacity. Now we can summon 4 morsels up here, which is pretty good. Spell shield is gonna make it hard to kill anything. I think we definitely want 2 of these. And then I'd prefer... I think I'd prefer to just get more morsels. And then I can choose which one I want to play. Didn't really get what we wanted, so we're gonna do it like this. I should stop playing these morsels, because they're just taking acid rain damage and costing me cash. I'm down to 0 money. 0 money? That's the worst amount of money to have. No money? +4, +4. +4. Well, let's see what else we can get here. That's a little better. Your damage is acceptable. You need more health. Capacity limit. The Train Steward could live if I put him out. I really don't want them to. I really just want you to kill my morsels so that they get out of my hand. Although again, I shouldn't be doing that because it does cost us 1 gold per hit. We gotta play this card at some point, so there you go. Taken 12. I would like a life steal morsel, please. Oh, yes! Life steal damage shield, there you go. You are dead. Sorry. Sounds like a broke run. Not yet. Oh, heavens no. I'm not taking anything for granted here. This -2 per turn is really kind of dangerous. I hope it's a broke run though, that'd be fantastic. So we're gonna give you another 5/5. Some more lifesteal is also fantastic, and then end turn. So are you gonna haste? No, the haste unit died before anything could happen. Good to know. Really, this run, it feels like it's all about just getting your units morseled up on the top floor or something, and letting the acid rain kill all the crappy minions. You know, our morsel master is living just long enough to summon duplicate morsels till the end of the fight. It really feels like the only thing we need to work on is just making sure that our units can live and hit hard and build up one big floor. You know, get the damage shield, get the lifesteal, try to live, try to make it work. Good enough. Good enough. And it's going pretty well so far. -1 capacity, +1 energy. This is a great card. We can play it on one of the floors we're not playing anything on. and can't apply armor 1 to friendly units. I don't mind the Silence Tome. It really helps out in certain situations like Ember Drain and the 1 7th floor boss that gets stronger. Do we need to upgrade units? No. We messed up the upgrade on the Icy Silophyte, but I don't think we need to upgrade units. I think spells would benefit us slightly more, and we can also go to the Concealed Caverns and maybe put more health on that unit. That unit I messed up on. I would like Blazing Bolts to be cheaper. I would like Magic Power on Atumbra. Let's reroll. You know, we got spells that we need to make cheaper anyways, and I like getting plus 10 magic power twice in a row. That's pretty good. Lady Era, hello, welcome to the stream. Umbra consumable, Stygian consumable, Hellhorn consumable. Consumable. Hellhorn consumable could be armor. It's rage, which doesn't really fit what we're doing. Rage 3 doesn't matter, so I'm just gonna take it so it doesn't thicken up the deck. I was really hoping for the armor 25. Armor 25 would keep our sweeper alive for a long time. Armor 15. Slay gain rage 2. We do enough damage that the armor 15 doesn't matter. I worry, though, that weak enemies will not get killed by the 2 damage every turn. However, that doesn't really matter, because our Icy Silophyte does deal 22 damage now. So once we play them, they should be okay. Sorry, I'm thinking. I really don't want to play Penumbra in the middle. I want to play Icy Silophyte in the middle next turn to kill the Collector that spawns, and I want Penumbra up here to kill the Collector that spawns up here. We're going to be able to put enough morsels down. I'm not worried about that. I want to see if we can get the Collector, and 2 damage per turn, you know, additive once. Doesn't really matter to me too much. But Icy Silophyte needs to be out. You need to go out. You need the capacity. And then Blazing Bolts. You're gonna have no fuel, but you're gonna take 100 damage due to our Penumbra. You're gonna do 6 damage to us next turn. I think we play Blazing Bolts down here. You heal for 8, but whatever. Okay, there's our Morsel Master. I think he needs to go out, because we need more fuel. The fuel must be fueled. I hate that you're dying. I really do. There's nothing we can do about it, though. Just don't kill him right now. Kill him later. So let's double up on Atumbra. We'll kill one of them. And if we get like a life steal, we'll double up on him. We've got damage shield, which is still pretty decent. You're dying, which blows. Might as well give you more health. And then kill you. And then don't even play the morsel. Let's leave him in the deck so we have more morsels to play in the future. You have a slay trigger, but nothing's dying. You are gonna kill... My champion is gonna die next turn, because this guy is gonna do 6 damage to the champion and I can't keep him alive. God, that's annoying. I really need lifesteal. Well... You're gonna do 6 damage to the robot. The robot's gonna live for another turn, but we do need lifesteal at some point. Gain rage 2? Nah, don't play the morsels. Well, I mean, I could play the morsels and play the tome, and then dump the morsels out of my hand, but they'll cost me 3 gold. I actually do feel like that's worth it. I don't want to thicken up my deck too much. Now, I do hate that we're just kind of relying on one floor with one unit and we're relying on lifesteal to keep him alive. But we did get lifesteal, so we can at least put that out. Now we just need to find a way to keep him alive. So we need like damage shield or health morsels. The sweep unit is killing my morsels. Ah, God. The Gorge Champion might be nice for this trial though, because then you could just put the Gorge Champion in the front and make him a million, right? One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So you can get lifesteal, but then we also need 1 tank, 2 tank, 3 tank, 4 tank. Now you're living. How are all of these units dying? Are we really doing that much damage? Frostbite's killing him. Now, we're gonna need 6 tanks for when you make it up here so we can live long enough to gorge, unless we can apply damage shield. We don't need 2 lifesteal. It'd be good, but one of them is enough. So how the heck are we going to keep you alive 4 times 6 turns? Well, is it 4 damage 6 times? Yes. So you will eat up 2 attacks just by being here. 3 attacks. You will eat up another 2 attacks. Okay. Now, you have no fuel. You're gonna get 1 fuel, but you're not gonna be able to attack with it. God, I hate this challenge. I hate all these stupid challenges. No, you know what? No, you don't get to kill me. I quit. I quit! Active run, resume. Oh my God, you can replay a fight? I'm not gonna replay the fight. I didn't realize that's what happened when you backed out. Looks like you get the same RNG on the draw though. Interesting. Okay, so how are we gonna do this differently? How are we gonna actually make this run work? Hello, my name is Abe, welcome back to Monster Train. Let's give it another go with Corrosive Cash. 2 damage to all units, lose 1 gold. Whenever a unit gets hit, multi-strike 1 for all units. Let's go Awoken Hellhorn. Green, red. I want spikes on the Awoken tank, because if the enemies have multi-strike, we might as well take advantage of it. Buff, debuff, removal seraph is effing annoying for this. But then maybe some heals can keep our units alive, and then we don't have to worry about them dying randomly. It's not really random, but you know what I mean. We sort of use the spells to keep our units afloat. So 30 HP, Spikes champion. Units cost -2, +3 magic power. Both amazing. +3 magic power means we never have to upgrade a spell to make it do minimum 5 damage, but making units cheaper means that these imps are playable, alpha fiends and demon fiends are more playable, but I think I am gonna go +3 magic power. I think it's important due to the fact that we take damage every turn. You know, if we add in a glimmer, we don't need to upgrade it with magic power. We just add a glimmer and it's already fantastic. And the Spikes champion here is gonna be pretty good at killing these annoying enemies that all have multi-strike. And on this challenge, it is just gonna wipe them. I mean, honestly, the Molting Imp will wipe them. But we'd prefer the Sentient to take less damage, so we will put him up here. We'll just put him up here with an Imp. How about that? Everything is gonna die, so there's no point playing anything. The imp will die, but if we have an endless imp, we can play it very effectively. I can't believe you're not dying to the acid rain, but we'll play that, and then we'll play this, and then we'll play this, and then we'll play this to get it out of the deck, and then we'll play this. Because I still gotta kill this guy who doesn't do any damage. I guess he doesn't have spikes, so what does it matter? 4 health in graft? Why not? Might as well put down a train steward. Should have probably put him down in the middle though, but he would have taken 4. Alright, well here's my idea. You're taking 20, then you're taking 10. You're dead perfectly. Might as well heal up you then. Because the train steward doesn't need any more healing. He'll die when his time comes. We just want to keep healing up our tank. I guess the heals are worth 5, so it might be worth playing on him. You're taking 92. You're taking 102. You're gonna hit the pyre for 10 damage, you dick. That's okay, we didn't really get, we don't have any good units to start with, and that's probably as good as you can get. Sharpen, Razor Sharp Edge, Steel Enhancer. The +4 spikes is pretty decent, but I really do think Steel Enhancer is what we want. It's free, we can make it holdover, and it's going to be pretty good for allowing us to keep some of the weaker units alive. Like we can maybe take an Animus and with 3 health, keep buffing the health and then healing them. Admittedly, Razor Sharp Edge is amazing, and if we can just put HP on a minion, then we can keep them alive forever and give them a buttload of damage. Let's go for the Razor Sharp, why not? Vent, Hornbreak, Welder Helper. It's all pretty good. We don't really need Vent though, because enemies die if they have low health anyways. A Hornbreak can be fantastic. Being able to kill a unit that has a lot of armor. There's not a lot of units that have armor, but there's some. And we desperately need units! Animus, kind of what I was hoping for. We don't need another Thorn Hollow, especially Spikes, considering it's buff, debuff, Seraph removal, but another good unit, an Animus, making them large, oh my lord. I love it. I have never loved it more than I love it right now. And I'll leave an upgrade slot open on them so we can maybe get more multi-strike, maybe another large stone or something. I might even just want to upgrade a train steward. 10 times 2 with 18 health. Giving them a little bit of health means they can just live out on a floor and do damage. So I don't know. Maybe I'll make 1 good train steward. There you go. And now our big tree lady, our big Animus, even against a sweeper, is not really gonna be too much of a problem. Armor 10. Doesn't matter. When they do 1 damage, they'll hit me, they'll die to thorns. This is fine. Even against a sweeper, we're gonna be doing a lot of damage, and this is why we have Razor Sharp Edge for this situation where we've already buffed the health of the unit and we can just keep them alive and keep them doing damage. So there is no haste here, so it's gonna play those guys. Honestly, we could play the train steward. Why not? What is he doing for us? He's doing damage. Why not? Why not put him out there? I think I'm actually gonna buff the attack of my champion just because I could hit the collector with the Razor Sharp Edge, but why not increase our damage by 10? It doesn't really cost us all that much. So yeah, we'll do that. We actually did enough damage to kill a unit there. It's surprising for a train steward. Molting Imp. You're gonna die immediately. There's really no point playing you unless we just want you out of the deck, so fair enough. Stop some damage, kill you. Love it, love it, love it. And graft, store 4. We want you to have the end graft in the back. You sweep for 12? Oh my god. So you're gonna do 24 damage. Oh my god, thank Christ you're all dying. But you're gonna do 24 damage on the second hit, so we really only get to hit you once. I don't even know how you're dying. Because you're quick, that's why. My god, that's an annoying fight right there. Just in case, you know what? The train stewards wouldn't even live. Whatever, you're dead. Man, these bosses are killer, man. It's all pretty good. Steel Enhancer is kind of what I'm looking for to buff up my units as much as possible. Glimmer for the heal, though, is nice. But the units, they die when they move up due to the 2 damage, but a Glimmer AoE for 5 is fantastic. I'll take the Glimmer AoE. I think 1 is good, and we can always put it into the deck. Build up bigger floors, please. Sweep. Multi-strike. Duck My Power, thank you very much for the resub for 5 months. Duck! We can take energy and then make Demon Fiend playable. We need damage, so why not take him and give us more damage? You know what I mean? Now the Alpha Fiend with Multi-Strike is also interesting. It's playable now, and we can buff it to make it better. We could take the Husk Hermit and maybe get a Sweeper so that the units don't have to hit our champion to die. I think you gotta go Demon Fiend with energy. I really do. It's gonna be hard to play because we kind of have to wait for Hidden Passage in order to move them up. But I think it's too good to pass up. And we're kind of playing around with adding units now that we can't play until later, but I still think it's what we want. Don't have a lot of money. Spike Steal double damage is pretty good. Consume to heal, though, is also nice, but we don't consume cards as is. So I think just doing double spike damage is good enough. It's gonna suck with buff debuff removal Seraph because our spikes are gonna do no damage eventually, but we can add in cards that buff our own spikes, which might be what we wanna think about doing. Petty Theft. Petty Theft is totally playable. We have torches, but we can just get rid of the torches and hold over Petty Theft to get a whole bunch of cash. Like a lot of cash. I'm actually looking at this and I'm like, okay, we desperately want spell upgrades now for the holdover. Hopefully we get enough money that we can afford it, because we are gonna lose cash on this fight, but, you know, we'll see. We shall see. So quick means I think we just start playing here. We could start playing at the top, and then maybe have more time to ascend a Train Steward, but we're really just gonna be ascending units whenever we draw the ascend card. So I think this is okay, honestly. You're taking 42. In fact, now you're taking 82, and you're dead. Draw one next turn. Might as well heal. Might as well hit, might as well hit you. Up until we hit the... You're gonna die if I play you. Up until we hit Seraph, I think we're gonna have a good time, but the spikes removal is gonna be really annoying. I don't know what to play. Like, I don't really want Molting Imp in the deck, but it might be useful for, like, clearing a floor or something. I don't know, just do damage to Daedalus. Because all these units are dead, so there's no point playing anything down here, really. So we'll just buff your attack some more. I don't know, we could try to play a Train Steward down here and keep him alive so we can raise him. But we can't even do that because... No, he'll live. He'll live for a turn. And we're relatively likely to draw the Ascend. There you go. There you go. He made it. Welcome. Petty Theft is 50 gold. You know, now that I think about it, that Petty Theft is amazing because it actually gives us a way of gaining more money. More money than we're losing by, you know, taking -1 gold per hit. You deal 18 damage. 2 Train Stewards will not live. Ergo, we heal. You're dead. Perfect. It's also difficult for us to stack up enough You're taking 50 damage, doesn't matter. It's also difficult for us to stack up enough regen due to the fact that the enemies hit twice as hard. We have to stack up twice as much regen to actually heal turn after turn. Spikes deal +1 per stack. We can't rely on this due to the Seraph, and we already have double damage per spikes. Channel Song is always going to be good, at least at getting a good Train Steward. Another Demon Fiend, I think, is always going to be good. Awoken Hollow could be nice due to the Rejuvenate, but really, we just want to stack up one big floor, and we need energy. 2 Demon Fiends need to be played. So we really like the run that we have right now, I think. We're gonna keep upgrading units whenever possible. Horned Warrior, he's good. He really does need more health, but I don't know, a 30 times 2 with 4, we can just put him down somewhere. Give him, you know, lowly upgrades. We don't need anything quick, we have an Animus that's quick, and we have no sweepers. Plus 25 health, that's gotta go on the Horned Warrior. Multi-strike, I really do think you just put that on the Animus. It's quick, so it might get a kill before anything can hit. Animus already has enough health, that's pretty decent. And then +5, +10. I mean, we could buff another Train Steward. I feel like the Train Stewards are gonna die too quickly though, due to the fact that they, you know, don't have a lot of health and the enemies hit twice. Spikes 20 or Rejuvenate. Oof. I think we'll go Spikes 20. That buys us one more turn of having from Seraph before we go to Spikes 0. Or I should say Spikes less than 5. Spikes 4 on enemies does not matter. We probably do want to play at the bottom though, because the enemy that has 5 health is not going to die when they move up. Hey Jornker, how's it going? Hello, welcome. I need Abe to add me as a friend on Steam so I can buy him Pogo Stuck. No! I guess we could play a Molting Imp down here. I really hate the negative capacity at the bottom floor. We have the energy to play these garbage cards though, so maybe we can start up here. That's probably good enough. Now, we do have a hidden passage, so we can either kill the Collector or put the Animus behind our Demon Fiend. We can do both. I'm glad I took a minute to think, because we can absolutely do both here. Now, you're living. You're taking 14 because of the spikes. That's okay, we'll dump the heals on you. You're dying. Kind of assumed you would. This is a good glimmer opportunity down here though. Horned Warrior, might as well play him. We don't need to play the other Demon Fiend, I think. I think it's better to play other spells. Razor Sharp. Free heal. Kill you. No. $12, $13, $14. We'll die on the first hit. Regardless. So let's kill the unit that's adding garbage. Keep buffing you up a little bit. 6, 6, 9, 9. Putting you at the front doesn't change anything. But I don't want you in my deck anymore. At least I'm thinking about it, you know? I'm not just playing cards, I'm thinking, what's going on, what's happening? Deal damage to an enemy unit. I can't petty theft! I'm so disappointed. But gotta still keep healing our Animus. The spikes are kinda hurting him hard. Channel Song, huh? These units will die on my spikes, I'm not that worried about them. Channel Song. If it hits a Demon Fiend, I'm pretty happy with that. We have the energy to play cards, let's do it. Honestly, that's perfectly acceptable too. Now we got a 21/21 Imp. And we're doing 50 damage. Sweet. Keep you alive a couple turns. Alright, a Glimmer would be nice. We didn't get it. But you're dead! Good stuff. We're doing enough damage that we're killing the bosses before they get too many hits. Ashes of the Fallen. Summon abilities trigger an additional time. I can never get this when I'm mainlining imps, but it is still decent. Restore health and apply regen. We have expensive, or we have the energy to play cards like this, and it's a very nice heal. It keeps a unit in the, green for a few turns. I also really like Branding Right. Yeah, it does pierce and do damage to our own minions, but we can just heal that due to having good healing spells. Let's put armor on our units so that they don't, you know, get burned out from the acid rain too hard. So the units right now are honestly decent. Feel like a free artifact, pyre health, and upgrading some basic spells would be okay. What are we looking for spells? Well, lower energy on Awake, Branding Right. A hold over Hidden Passage would be amazing. Add a random imp. So double summon effect imps, and the imps will die as soon as you play them. It's kind of exactly what I was hoping for when I first saw Corrosive Cache. Oh, you play imps, they'll die, and if they're endless, you bring them back. Well, now they're kind of endless, we just have more of them. Armor 40 or regen 6. I feel like the armor would actually be better here. Helps deal with sweeps and whatnot. Like the raw health is, I think that we have right now is fine, but I do like the armor to help like a second position tank for an additional turn. So we'll do that. I think that's a decent upgrade. I mean, you play it once and you effectively get twice the value out of it. Now you are a sweeper, which does suck. Enemy units, non-boss enemy units get +6 attack. Who cares? The marksmen are gonna die on the second floor. That's wonderful. Exactly the type of a challenge that we like. We heal hard. The units die when they move up. Who cares? And then honestly, we lost the gold for that, but who cares? And I'll leave the imp in my deck. Getting him again later would be nice. Okay, petty theft. That's an easy kill. It's gonna be hard to play the Demon Fiend, but again, we just kind of need the Ascend to get us there in the first place. We can play a Trained Steward and a Horned Warrior here. That's acceptable. You would live, but now you're really living. Ascend? Ascend! Although we would probably still rather ascend the Demon Fiend. We might be able, nah, we're not gonna keep this guy alive. These guys are doing 32 damage times 3. That's insane. Ah, but you know what? We cannot ascend the Demon Fiend. It's too expensive. So we will ascend you. You're already dead. Welder Imp would give 40 armor. It's not worth playing. Might as well just heal you, and then, you know, we'll spend 1 energy on a torch, why not? You're healing for 18, huh? Gain 8 energy is what that actually is. I would like to probably just hit you with some spells to do some damage. Keep these units healed up. We'll heal our champion. Brief respite. Razor Sharp Edge. Definitely know who we're gonna be putting that on. Awake. Sure, stack up the regen. Okay, you're all dying, which is perfect. Didn't get Channel Song, huh? It kind of blows, because it means we can't really ascend a unit anymore. You are a sweeper, you do 18 damage, so we need a lot of health to survive a single hit from you, so let's start healing our units. These units are not gonna live, that's fine. I just want them out of my deck. You are healing, but that's because I did damage to you. Okay, you're taking 589. That blows. This means you take another like 150, I think. And I think the piercing armor on our Animus is what we want. Now you're dead. Good stuff. You are getting like 3 attacks out, which is extremely scary because that's a lot of damage. That's 63 damage. After 3 turns. But it did work. Brambleash. We don't need it. Draw 1 each turn. You die after 1 turn. Another branding right? We don't need to add imps, we have imps. Let's add another branding right. Putting armor on the Animus so that when our champion dies, they can live longer. Seems like a good idea to me. Now, we have cash. We can go for artifacts or unit upgrades. We should probably upgrade our Demon Fiends. We should also probably save enough money that we can search for holdover, which is gonna be here. We only have one Merchant of Magic, are you kidding me? Well, that means we're basically forced to go to forging units. So we could go artifact to see if there's anything that we want, and if there isn't, then do units next. But we're not gonna get a lot of money after Fell. We're gonna get like 100 gold. So I gotta think about like the order of operations here. Should we try to go for an artifact or upgrade our Demon Fiends? You know, let's upgrade some Demon Fiends. Large. Sure, 90 health is actually pretty good. And you know what? I'm just gonna give you the +10 so I can say, hey, you're fully upgraded. And then let's re-roll and make something endless. An endless imp, I am fully behind. And then we will remove our Garbo Train Stewards. Not that one though, that one's like halfway decent. And our spells are really good, so we can get rid of the Train Stewards with no remorse. We have 12 gold, which is a weird number. Purge Petty Theft, get 175. I'll do it. Now I don't have to worry about Petty Theft. I may have upgraded it already, but now I don't have to worry about actually playing it correctly and drawing it, and we get rid of it out of our deck. I took it, we played it a few times, now we're getting more gold out of it. And we don't have to worry about losing fire health. Love it. Abe's hitting a wall with a challenge we've lost like 4 times. It's a hard challenge. I'm not feeling bad about it. Sorry, never mind, I hate it. This challenge sucks. I thought you were Channel Song. You are not Channel Song, you are Sentient. Well, we're gonna play on the middle floor, that way we can ascend up into it, and it also gives us a good place to put the Animus. Might as well ICU so you don't add garbage. Welder Helper ×2. We don't really need it, actually. We might want to have the Welder Helper up here, but we also might want to just have it in the deck for later. It's a bad turn for it. This is honestly perfect. The energy, the demon, the ascend. Oh baby, oh baby. Oh, you love to see it. You love to see it. Come to the second floor, Fel. Come here. Come here. I'm gonna say hi. Well, look, it's not perfect. ICU. You're already dead. You don't matter. We have an imp. I feel like we should be playing the imps just to get rid of them. We're gonna lose gold doing it though, but I don't really want my hand to be full of armor imps. Now you are a good imp to get out there. I also don't think we need Horned Warrior. Probably should have played Branding right, but we got another one in the deck somewhere. But I don't think we need Horned Warrior. I think the middle floor is good enough. Seraph is gonna do 40 damage a turn, but we can stack armor on our Animus. We really should have done that before, but there's some armor here. They should be able to stay alive long enough to do what we need them to do. And I'm not gonna play a Molting Imp here, we don't need it. I should get rid of that top 4 Imp though, when I can. 7 available, let's see what we get. A 21 ×2 21 Welder Helper, who's living and doing damage. You love to see it. By the way, do some more damage. Kind of try to heal up. Fel, come to middle. Come to the middle! Yes! You're taking 152. You love to see it. A free heal is pretty good. Glimmer. Razor Sharp. You're taking 202. I don't think I can increase that, so we're just gonna play the curse. I can't believe the imp lived. He's not gonna do any damage down here. How are you living? Oh, because the bosses don't do double damage. They just gain one more multi-strike. So you do 30 instead of 20. Seraph is gonna do 40 instead of 30. Oh, this is significantly better. This is significantly better than I thought it was gonna be. I was really worried, but I mean, I'm still worried, but it's much better. You're taking 368 on this floor alone. You love to see it. Ice you, heal you. Be the Beast, hello, welcome. Long time no see, it seems like. Welcome to the stream. Okay, you're dead. But in theory, we would armor up our Animus. But because it is final wave, you get more value armoring up your tank. You're still dead, but now the Animus is taking no damage. Don't play the imp at the top, they'll just take 1 gold. We did lose a lot of money on the fight. I wish there was a way of tracking how much you lost without paying attention to the number at all. Double summon effect Transcendimp feels pretty good. And then what do we want here? Capacity, draw, or energy. We gain 1 imp every turn. Card draw means we can get to the good stuff faster. Capacity means we can actually play more units on a floor, although that's not that important. I'm leaning towards energy or card draw. Being able to play and ascend a Demon Fiend in the same turn would be pretty good. So we still want holdover on the ascend if we can, but now we can get him out of there. And I think we will probably go for the trial. So I think if we go unit upgrades 1 more time, ooh, or what about doubling a unit? Like another Animus that has quick and is less likely to die because of it. Because we don't really need unit upgrades. We have good enough units. Our units all have multi-strike, they do a lot of damage, they have a lot of health. We have imps. We could gain a free artifact here, but there's also a Concealed Caverns. And then we can get, you know, another Animus or duplicate the Ascend. We might be better off duplicating the Ascend, honestly. But let's see what is in the caverns. Maybe if we get like a super large stone unit, we can duplicate that card. Yeah, with all the energy we have, Awoken. The Rail Spike, we love to see it. And with 5 energy, you know what? I think I talked myself into it. There's our hidden passage. We need 1 big stacked up floor. We're gonna keep going spikes. The health is nice, the damage is nice. Having 1 extra turn before Seraph makes the champion worthless is nice. Spikes 5 does not bother me. We'll just make sure to heal our Animus, who's gonna be taking a lot of damage because of it. Okay, we do need a Glimmer to ice you though. And actually, due to the capacity location, I think you honestly play the Demon Fiend here, so you can ascend them. And you have to play it like that. And then we'll just kill all these units. Don't play the Train Steward, because we want to play the Animus and then ascend the Demon Fiend in that order, which is exactly what's gonna happen. You'll love to see it. In fact, there you go. There you go. There you go. And there you go. You know what? I just noticed something. The regen happens first, and then the damage comes in from Acid Rain. It's not Acid Rain, then regen. Might matter. I think you should get armor. I mean, if you're taking so much damage, Restore actually works better on you. Maybe we give you armor, so you're a last-ditch unit. Unit. I would also like to keep the Demon Fiend alive. You think we could? You're dead. Why? You're taking 20, and then a whole bunch more. You're living. It's the only thing that matters right now is that you're living. You're living! We're gonna hope for an ascend. Okay, you'll die if we put you there, so let's not worry about you. Maybe we'll draw you later. You have 1 HP. Well, we drew the Ascend, so we can keep you alive, but you have 1 HP. If I play the Transcendent, you'll gain armor, and we'll gain energy. Why is this killing you? Hold on. Because it kills this unit before it gives you the armor. Really? Really? That's the order of operations here? All right, well, how about we restore you, then we Transcend him. Now you'll go down to 1 HP with 40 armor. Then we'll raise you. Now you're on this big floor, the big boy floor. Welcome. You're gonna hit my champion. I'd rather not have that happen. You might as well play you to get you out. And I want this Train Steward out of my deck. Even though it costs us 1 gold, who cares? We took the trial, we're gonna get a lot of gold after this. Got another branding right. This is the big one. We need to, oh, the Animus is dying! I can't give them enough health to keep them alive. That's okay, because we still have enough high damage units, but I was really hoping for another regen. I guess we haven't drawn a Wake yet, which is the big one. So that's slightly annoying. Nice you. Nice you. No reason to even play those. I forgot about these cards, honestly. So if you're dying, we should just stack up as much HP as possible on like our Demon Fiend or the Sentient. I think the Sentient is good enough. Although they are gonna take 22 and we can stack up regens on them. Yeah, so maybe we'll put the armor on you. Good enough. I hate that the Animus is dying. We knew it was a possibility due to the fact that they were constantly... No. They were constantly quick, which is a bit of a problem. 75 times 2. How much health do you have right now? You have 103 health. Can I get you down to 75? I really want this imp next turn. For these guys. Oh, dude, Pyre Chomper into... Oh, the Rail Spike is incredible. At least you're dying. As long as you're dying, I don't care. I mean, I guess you're taking 80 damage off of the spikes. Actually, you're taking 160 damage off of the spikes due to the double damage. I forgot about that. That's insane. Anyways, we'll channel song. We've got a good Train Steward. We might be able to ascend him. We do want to kill these units, even though it will make you stronger. Then I think we're just gonna torch you. We will put the Pyre Chomper down. We can put you down here to die. Now we have 9 energy. So what we're gonna do is give you more attack. We'll draw 8 cards. Love to see it. Give you more armor. Now you have 80 armor. That's pretty decent. Heal you. Bunch of torches. It's gonna play units so I don't draw them, although I don't think we can draw them. You're endless, but you don't matter. You don't matter. You're taking 2 because you move up. You're gonna take 2 and then get stronger when you move up. That blows. Would love a silence, but we don't have one. You're taking 86, so you're hitting twice. Kinda hate it. Although we can ascend you on this floor. We can ascend you. The Train Steward actually does more damage, but that's just because of the rage. Rage! So who do we want to ascend? I mean, 30 and 35, that's pretty decent. We can give you some armor and then ascend you. It's actually 40 armor, which might matter. You never know. There you go. You're taking 2. I don't really want to hit you down here. I want to hit you on a single floor. So let's end turn. Okay. You're dead. I love to see it. You love to see it. You love to see it. Apparently I cannot keep you alive. That's fine. Could have run the math, didn't. You love to see it. Catchphrase of the day says GT Quark. You love to see it. Consume apply spikes 4. Okay, our spikes deal double damage. Enemy units will have usually 5 HP. The most nasty units that can appear will have 5. Some units that can appear will have 10 on the Seraph fight, but they are 3 damage, 10 HP. And they add garbage every turn. At spikes 10, which is after 2 halves, we deal 20 damage. At spikes 5, which is 3 halves, we deal 10 damage. If we go down to spikes 2, the units might live, but we can probably just, use torches and whatnot to kill them. So I think we don't need spikes. I think we don't need cheaper healing cards because we have good energy. I don't think we need Bramble Lash, so I think we're gonna skip. Sacrifice Imp, draw a card. Multi-strike, return a consumed spell. Armor, deal damage. I think just a Sacrifice Imp is okay. We don't really need the energy, but this card will draw through itself, and we can get rid of an imp and clean up some space. It's not amazing, but we get an imp every turn, and this will get us a new card to replace itself, plus get 2 energy for free. So it's an energy gain card, which might synergize with the Awoken Rail Spike. So we do want to upgrade spells. It's kind of what we were planning on. We also want to duplicate. I don't really know what to duplicate, but we can always duplicate like a Demon Fiend or something. But we do want spells to be better. How? What kind of upgrades on spells? Cheaper Awake, more restore capacity, holdovers, stuff of that ilk, I think. We'll check out the artifacts first. Armor, stings, 2 damage when an enemy unit moves between floors. That already exists. Rage does not decay. Armor 5, friendly units get +3 health. Garbage. Remove consume, cost 1 less. We could make that happen on the Awoken Rail Spike, keep playing it over and over again, but usually, ideally when we play it once, it's good enough, but, if we have a lot of energy, maybe we can make it work. Do we have energy imps? No, we just sometimes get them. Okay, I'll still do it. -1 on Awake, please. +20 magic power consume. I think we want big, heavy hitting restores. Double stack. I think the other branding right is okay. My +10 magic power. We can make Awake cost 1. +10 magic power. Glimmer. Rage does not decay. Only 1 unit has rage. +3 HP is fine, but I think we'd actually get more value out of just removing cards. Like, we still got some garbage train stewards in the deck. I'll keep the upgraded one. I don't think we need torches. And then we'll remove another torch. 5 targeted damage spells is probably good. We also have the Glimmer. We also have the Hornbreak. We also have the Vine Grasps is the name of the card I was thinking of. What do we want to duplicate? Another Awoken Rail Spike is pretty good. But I think just duplicating either armor or a good Demon Fiend is enough, because we can hopefully hidden passage them. Although maybe we just want another hidden passage. Maybe we just want to hit passage enough over and over and over again. Have you been getting storms? Not today. Today has been perfectly clear. It might be storming now. I've been streaming for 5 hours, so I haven't looked at the sky. But lately it's been pretty okay. There's been like some thunder and rain, but nothing major. No energy, but this is still drawable. And we're actually not going to play it because we're going to play everything on the top floor right now. So the real question is, do you play the Molting Imp? Where do you play the Sentient? Where do you play the Demon Fiend? I think we're gonna stack up second floor because we can play the Demon Fiend and the Sentient. That way we don't have to play the Ascend, we can actually play the Molting Imp to kill all these minions. So it's gonna look like this. And dude, getting the Endless AoE Imp on turn 1 is incredible. It's exactly what we wanted. So, spikes are halved, which means that you are currently living. It sucks. Oh well. This Demon Fiend and this Animus both need to be played at some point. What do you play first? I think we'll play the Animus first. Hope for a good Ascend. Yeah, I need to see. Could play the other Molting Imp, but could also just do that. You're gonna hit the pyre, I don't care. I'm gonna have to let you go. Sorry, I'm gonna have to let you go. We don't need you in this organization anymore. You're dying. No Ascend is ridiculous. Now you are gonna live with only 1 HP. It probably is worth it to play a Fledgling Imp, but I think the armor is more worth it. We don't need you because we have other units to play. We just need the Ascends. And I'm gonna hope for a heal next turn, so the armor's gonna go on you. You're the new 2nd level tank. Okay, heal and Ascend. We got a heal, but no Ascend. Which means you're probably toasted, although the Train Steward might be able to block for you. Not if we play the Imp. The Imp is still important to play. 4 or 10, yeah, okay, we can't keep you alive. That blows. At least you're gonna do some damage, but that blows that I can't keep you alive. You're taking 92. I feel like that's better. And then play Ember Drain. Well, if everything's dying, we'll just do that. Now you're dying. Perfect. Ooh. How are you still? Oh, you now you're. Oh, I'm pissed. Oh, I'm angry. I should have healed you. I could have kept you alive. You're done because you died to the acid rain. Oh, that's frustrating. Okay, we got a hidden passage. Ergo, let's see what we get. A Molting Imp. Well, you do deal 21 times too, so welcome to the floor. Energy. The champion is dying, which is extremely dangerous. Man, this challenge is fucked up. You're dead. Play this. That did like 60 damage, it feels like. Please, just give me my heals. Where's my Awaken? Glimmer. Hidden passage with no units. Tw 40 damage incoming. I can't keep you alive. I cannot keep you alive. We're still gonna play it up here though. And we might as well let you tank another hit. It's the good restore! You're a livin'! Just how the hell am I gonna keep these units alive? We're drawing the Ascends at the worst time. I only have 1 big hitting unit alive right now. Please, please. You're still dying, why? Don't draw that imp. Draw this imp. Engraft. Okay. How much damage are we taking? 8, 28, plus 30, 58 damage. I cannot keep you alive. Spikes 1 means you're not even dying. Ugh. Well, we might as well make you block as much damage as possible. The champion dying sucks. God, I hate this challenge. Final wave. Is our pyre living? No, we are dead. Dude, like, I tried. We also have no energy on this turn, so there you go. I tried, I did everything I could. The enemy units having multi-strike just cuts you down too quickly. You can't really build up a second floor without having an endless tank on it and expect to draw your ascend in like 4 turns. It doesn't work like that. That's the most summon triggers we've ever done. It just doesn't work. You can't do it. You can't do it. If you can't play your units and ascend them on the turn you draw them, they're as good as dead. I hate this challenge. It's not as bad as the last one that we did, which was round and round, which is just truly awful. But all units getting multi-strike, it benefits the enemies more than it benefits you. Because the enemy units are only interested in killing you. You're interested in survival. And it's easier to destroy than it is to create. Anyways, it's still a good run, and good attempt anyways. I don't know what we could have really done differently. I even had 3 hidden passages. Couldn't draw them with a unit for the life of me. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs. And I hope to see you here again for the next run of Monster Train.